Hey guys and gals, Homestead Prepper. Alright, I'm doing a kind of a big property cleanup here on a unique situation, which I'll show that to you in just a minute here. And the place is overgrown, and we're right next to a strawberry field, and we're in the plant city, known as Antioch area, somewhere around there. Anyway, the property has basically been neglected for 40 years. And we've made this road here. I know it doesn't look like much of a road. We did have it mowed, but we haven't been able to get out here a lot. And like I said, there's a unique property cleanup thing. And I just had my tractor dropped off out here. And my dad has brought the camper out here. And the story behind that is we have to stay overnight with the tractor because this place is known. You wouldn't think out here in the country that it would be known for its thievery, you know. But nonetheless, that's what we got. We got the mower out here, and that seems to be working pretty good with that Harbor Freight engine on it. So let me show you the nitty-gritty of what we got to clean up here. All right, I got the tractor parked right there. And there's a bunch of little scrub that needs to be taken care of on this property. As you can see, it's like I said, it's a good sized piece of property here, and we've done some work here with the mower. Has actually done a lot, but it won't take out trees, and anything like bigger than a pencil, it's not made for that. So, but let me show you the real thing here. The problem with the property, if we can get back here. So I'll cut some of this out, but you can see the vehicles. So we've got to get this cleaned off, and it's kind of remote out here, and the people have stolen the radiators and whatever they could scrap. So we've got to move these vehicles out of here. Well, there's some boats out here too. And there's more vehicles over there, guys. You can barely see them. They are really bad off. Walk through this stuff right here, in case you're wondering, is about waist high. And you can see that shed that's there, a tree fell on it and collapsed it. So that's got to go too. So this is not your average property cleanup. And like I said, people have stolen all kinds of stuff off these junk vehicles. I got to get the tractor in here, clean this stuff out so that we can get a wrecker in here and haul this stuff off. And there's no titles to any of this stuff. So it's going to be a fun job. So, but the big machine, I think, is going to make it happen. Well, I would call that an extreme bug out location right there. That extreme bug out location. All right, well, let's get some work done. Try and get this junk out of here. Alright, well, I've made some significant progress with the machine. It just knocks this stuff down and does a really nice job of tearing things up, and you can see the vehicles better now. Let's go over there and take a look at that. Anyway, the hardest part about cleaning up a property like this is running over junk that's been grown over for many years. Air conditioners, and there's the old horse trough, and there's the old well. 6-inch well capped. They had a hand pump on it at one time. I think it's 140 feet deep. Alright, well, we're making some good progress out here. The tractor is doing an incredible amount of work. The mower is actually part bush hog. It's working really good too. Getting this thing cleaned up. Okay, made a whole lot of progress out here. We can even get up to the cars now, and that's what the purpose was, to clean this out so that we could drag those cars out of here and get a wrecker in. But the story behind all this is the owner of the property's nephew drug some cars out here while the owner was furloughed in another town, and the property was completely vacant, and his nephew just, decided to bring some junk cars out here without, like I said, an okay or anything, and the owner got real hot about it and told the nephew that he needed to get those cars off of there, and the nephew came out here with a friend, and they couldn't get them out, They could drag them out here, but they couldn't remove them, and so the owner, like I said, was very adamant about it, and then the nephew has since passed away. So that's what the lovely little jewel here is, of having vacant, remote property and having nephews who are going to leave this type of junk on your property. And then someone else has to clean it up posthumously. Well, I don't know if that's the right word or not, but anyway, after their death, someone else has to clean it up. So, and these cars have been out here, their radiators have been removed. I don't know what year Chevy truck that is. That's a 1980s Ford van. That's like a 79 Bonneville. I don't know what year Ford truck that is. I guess it's late 60s, could be up to 1972. So there is just all kinds of junk out here. Whoops. See another car with the radiator removed because somebody scrapped it out, and boy, look at that sunroof on that car. Wow. That must have been a nice option back in the 70s, where it's trying to convert to a convertible. I don't know. Nice reclining seats. It's for sale, cheap. Anybody wants it. 78 Cadillac, 77 Ford truck. That has definitely seen better days. So, and someone has been in here and they left the doors open. Boy, look at that. Well, you just don't see stuff like that anymore, do you? I think this is probably the oldest vehicle out here. Well, somebody can look at that and they can tell me what year it is. I have no idea. Okay guys, well, that's the story. Volkswagen. And you can see the building that was out here. It's collapsed because a tree fell on it, and I think that building is about 50 years old. I think it was built in late 69, and a tree fell on it and just demolished it. Now this property was acquired around 40 years ago, and the owner ran horses and cows on it. And of course it doesn't look like that today, but this is what happens when you leave a property unattended, or I should say this is what can happen when you leave a property unattended and you have I don't know what the right word is, dysfunctional nephews. Yeah, we'll just say that, a dysfunctional nephew. Okay, well, okay guys, I just wanted to share this with you, and here's some more clearing that the big green machine did. There's a hood. There's some metal. There's a lot of scrap metal out here. We're probably going to haul that off. Horse trailer, that is the owner's though. There's some other junk out here. So we just need to finish cleaning this up, and that is going to be the worst part of the whole deal right there, hauling that off. Okay guys, I just want to share this with you. Homestead Prepper out.